Let's read source 3 for the abolitionists' investigation, Uncle Tom's Cabin. Our central question is, how did abolitionists think and interact as they try to end slavery? And this gives us our purpose for reading this source. So let's read the attribution to see where the source comes from. Modified excerpt from chapter 30 of Uncle Tom's Cabin by Harriet Beecher Stowe. Published in 1851 in an abolitionist newspaper and later turned into a book. And let's read the headnote to find out more about the source. Harriet Beecher Stowe's fictional story of Uncle Tom, an enslaved man, was the most widely read American novel in the 1800s and the best-selling book after the Bible. Because it was so popular, people think of it as an important work in the abolitionist movement. Harriet Beecher Stowe was a religious white woman from Connecticut who wrote about many social issues of her time. In the excerpt below, Uncle Tom has just been sold at a slave auction to a cruel master named Simon Legree, and he witnesses what happens next during the auction. Okay, so now let's read the source. Let's read this excerpt from Uncle Tom's Cabin. Tom hardly realized anything, but still the bidding went on. Susan is sold. She goes down from the block, stops, looks wistfully back. Her daughter stretches her hands towards her. She looks with agony in the face of the man who has bought her, a respectable middle-aged man with a kind face. Susan: "Oh, master, please do buy my daughter." Susan's new master: "I'd like to, but I'm afraid I can't afford it," said the gentleman. The young girl steps onto the block and looks around her with a frightened and timid glance. The auctioneer sees his advantage, and bids rise in rapid succession. Susan's new master: "I'll do anything in reason," said the gentleman, pressing in and joining with the bids. In a few moments they have run beyond his budget. He is silent. Bids gradually drop off. It lies now between an upper-class old citizen and Simon Legree. The citizen bids for a few turns, but Simon Legree has the advantage over him. The hammer falls. He has got the girl, body and soul, unless God help her. Her master is Mr. Legree, who owns a cotton plantation on the Red River. The woman's daughter is pushed along into the same lot with Tom and two other men, and goes off, weeping as she goes. The kind gentleman is sorry, but then the thing happens every day. One sees girls and mothers crying at these sales always. It can't be helped. He walks off with his purchase, the mother, in another direction.